Ladies and gentlemen, you're all welcome to this special show. Thank you for watching. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are working on some very important issue that we all know are gonna capitalize and it's gonna materialize. Okay, when many people are giving the warning sign, you know what it means, right? La Republic is gonna have a civil war. Yes, the warning sign have been showing, but the greedy, stingy, Bulu Betty people want to stay in power. By so doing, they are plunging that country into the worst civil war that will ever exist. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. One of our dreaded fighters who has fought so hard for the past 7 years just fell. I want to talk about this because we have a couple of generals that have passed away because of their negligence. Sometimes, sometimes they passed away just because of what happened to them. And okay, General RK, may your soul rest in power. Okay, when things happen in that order where we are seeing kind of arithmetic and geometric progression of the falling of many soldiers, we have to start looking at trend of events, right? The way most of these soldiers passed away, they don't pass away that they were being killed by the La Republic soldiers. No, most of these soldiers that are going down were being betrayed by either a friend or a close ally. Okay, see the way Amigo went. Amigo was forced to come out to debunk the lies and allegations that were said against him. When he revealed his face to the diaspora contractors, they got him identified. Okay, most of the general, look at the way General Bitakola, FM Bitakola went down. How about General Ivo? How about Chacha? Look at the way most of these generals, they went. Look at the way FM King of Libya went down. There are many things that are going on in this struggle where when you look at the trend of event, you ask yourself, what is going on? But it becomes so suspicious that we see our own people passing away. Then we tend to ask, what's going on? What happened that this soldier will go down like that? We don't understand what happened. But when you look at the trend of event, General RK has been fighting tooth and nail since the beginning of the struggle. But if you ask yourself what happened to him, you can't really understand, right? Just see the way somebody, we have been talking about the issue of phone tracking. People don't take it serious, right? When you have your phone, you make phone calls, you see the way it is being tracked. People don't take it serious. They say, no, it's just normal. They can always do this, they can always do that. But you have to be cautious. We watch how you do things. You cannot just say, oh, things are okay. It's not okay to you to make calls with the same number for how many years. You still have the same number. It doesn't work like that. You have to know that it's a mafia guerrilla kind of system. You are not gonna be doing the same thing like regular people. We know that they are doing tracking of numbers, they're doing tracking of all these things. Okay, even the leaders who are abroad, La Republic is still tracking their information. It's still tracking a lot of things. Okay, even those people, if you want to send money back home, La Republic is doing the tracking. A lot of things are being tracked. So the same investigation, the same intelligence that La Republic is using, the soldiers too have to use them. Okay, in also tracking them too. How do you know that the La Republic military, they are coming from one area to another? It's tracking. Okay, it's through tracking. You that kind of tracking communication. How do you communicate among yourself? What kind of information do you pass through? How do you see? That's why if you communicate through WhatsApp is more safe than any other call, because WhatsApp is encrypted. Encrypted means when two people are talking, it's very difficult for someone to identify what they are talking about. So it's encrypted. Okay. Now, the only thing that MTN can identify is the position, which is very dangerous. MTN can identify your position. That's why it is always important for you to change numbers so that people will not even know whose number is it. Once you don't know whose number is it, it is very difficult to track the person, right? But once you have one number for long time, it is very easy for someone to identify you and say, okay, and give your number to somebody, right? Then the government can still track it through MTN. So, but when you change your number, it makes it very difficult for the government to first of all find the owner of that number, then start have tracking of that number. You see, but when you change numbers like every 1 week, 2 weeks, man, it will be very difficult. Okay, very difficult. That's why those numbers that you change, give it to confident. They call it confident. Confident are those people that you trust. Okay, I know this is the trust issue that we're talking about. Most of these soldiers are falling because of trust issues, but there are people that you can still trust no matter what, right? If you are communicating with people like the ones in our brothers who are in Kondengi, don't you think that it's easy for you to be tracked from there? Right? Very easy. The thing is that you can discuss today and tomorrow you change your number. That's how you have to do. You don't have to keep your number for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. They already know your number. Anywhere you call, they know where around the area. They know that that's around where you are. Okay, they can track you very easily. But once you change your number, it creates a lot of confusion. A lot, because they don't first know whose number is it. They will not have your number no more. You burn that SIM card. Give it only to people that you know you want them to have your number. Once you suspect any caller, anybody that calls you, once you suspect anybody, cut off. Cut off. And the best way to cut off is to change your number. Okay. No matter, don't worry about anything. Don't give people your number that you want them to have your number, then they can talk to you all the time. No, no, no. You don't know who is who. You don't know who is who. Don't trust anybody. That's all I'm just telling you. I'm just passing one message. Okay? The only person you can trust is yourself. Yourself. Because once you give somebody a number, that person will give it to another person. That person without want to give it to another. And that's why a number is going. And at the end of the day, it's going to somewhere else. Okay? But once you change it, you have dismantled a lot of network. You have dismantled a lot of network. The only person that you can give again is another person that you know that this person needs your number for the struggle, but not to someone who you are suspecting. Okay. First of all, if you change your number, you will still have your phone, right? Your phone will still have the numbers. That's how you save it in your phone. Okay. Your phone will still have those numbers. So changing the number doesn't make you lost the numbers, right? You have their numbers, but you're the one now to send them, hey, okay, this is my new number. Okay. We have been seeing all these mistakes. That's why we are telling our you guys, please avoid these mistakes, because you do the same mistakes and you don't know. That's how you fall into all these traps. Okay. Avoid these mistakes. Avoid them. It doesn't show well. Okay. It doesn't tell well when you make the same mistakes over and over. Okay. Please avoid the mistakes. Yeah. It doesn't tell well when you have those mistakes and you keep doing the same mistake over and over. Okay. The upcoming March pass is coming. Please take a watch at this video of Germany. The Amazonians in Germany are preparing a strong German march. So we have seen those in the USA. We have seen the flyers in. So please, London. I know something will happen in London. I know something will happen in other European countries. I know something will happen in South Africa. I know something will happen in other African countries. I know Dubai. The people in Dubai will make some noise. The people in USA, please, all road leads to Washington, D.C. The people in Europe, if you cannot travel, you have Germany, you have London, I know Belgium will make some noise. I have people like Comrade Emma is there. I know even Honorable Sama Thomas is in Belgium. We have in Germany, we have tons of Amazonians in Germany. London, I know we have the chairlady of the Restoration Council in London, in UK. I know she will mobilize there. And a lot of people, that's why we are saying that 1st of October is a special day. Okay. This is the day that you mobilize, help mobilize. The guys in Ground Zero are putting their life on the ground. They are putting their lives on the line. What are you sacrificing? If you cannot go and protest, simple, peaceful protest, what are you contributing to the struggle? People who are seeing the barrel of the rifle every day, they can fall at any time. What sacrifice are you sacrificing? Just to go to a march pass for your Independence Day. Are you proud? There are people who want this struggle to end. They want this struggle to end. But what are they doing? What are they doing to make sure this struggle ends? What? What are they doing? Are you putting your own effort? Are you sacrificing? What are you sacrificing? What? Let's know what you sacrifice. Then you can. What? What are you sacrificing? This match, it will be a very powerful match. Okay. Take a listen to this.
In Gabu, what did our children do? They were killed because they were Amazonians. In Kumba also, what did our children do? They were killed because they were Amazonians. Why not send them to prison? Then we know we shall one day see our children. What was their crime of being killed? In a classroom learning without arms nor weapons. They were killed because they were Amazonians. They were killed because they were Amazonians. They were killed because they were.
Throw a salute for all one, my fellow comrades. Here is the voice of Babariko. 1st of October, day around the corner. Now a very special day for the people of Southern Cameroon's Amazonia. Now a very special day in our history and our liberation struggle. Now why we Amazonians them for Europe, they gather for Stuttgart, Germany from the 30th of September to the 1st of October 2023 under the theme Southern Cameroons Stronger Together in Our Diversity. On Saturday, the 30th of September, as from 12 noon, we will get a football match between Amazonia and an African nation at the first location on the flyer. This event will be spiced with a barbecue. Make all we come on time to cheer up our players. The evening program will start at the second location at 6 p.m. It shall consist of animation, amber quiz, presentations, fundraising, and more. Then, on Sunday, the 1st of October, will be our Independence Day at 10 a.m. Amazonians then will gather for Schlossplatz, Stuttgart, will be located at the center of the city of Stuttgart. For day, we will commemorate our Independence Day, and we will also get a demonstration. We therefore call on everyone we get our homeland at heart. Everyone will be concerned about the genocide in Amazonia. Our people suffering in the dungeons of La République du Cameroon and in the southern Cameroons. Everyone will be concerned about the plight of our people on ground zero, the refugees, the IDPs, and above all, the future of the younger generations to come out massively. Every Amazonian, we there for Germany and the rest of Europe, make you heed to this call and come out from your comfort zones. May we all meet for Stuttgart, put our voices together, and send a powerful message to the cold world, telling them that our people are also worthy and deserve justice. Make all man come with the flag. May we wave them high in the sky to affirm our freedom and liberation from the shackles of colonialism. See you all in Stuttgart. Bye-bye.
Wow, that was powerful, and as you can see, the whole thing is still bouncing back to that zeal to see your country get her independence, right? That's all what we want. We want to see people who are determined to see that their country is free at last. That's all people want to see. Okay? Are you ready for that? Are you ready to see that you support your country to the last man standing? 1st of October. Last year we saw the march. Okay. Last year we saw how the march past was, right? Where you have people all across celebrating the independence of Amazonia. More than 50,000 Amazonians came out from different villages, towns and villages, cities to celebrate their 1st of October. Okay. This year, the celebration is still the same. Okay. Like the other years, there will be commemoration, there will be activities. So while La Republic spent time doing their Scotch Ed policy, it doesn't hurt the people of Amazonia. Okay. If smaller countries that are not even up to 1 million, 2 million, people who are 9 million to 10 million people, you think that you can just kill them, just keep on doing what you can do, then they'll just forget about you and say, okay, go ahead. These people are very old people. Their mentality is so old that they don't even know what they are doing. They will tell them go right, they go right, go left, they go right. The ages of these people are the ages that are supposed to stay in America. Once you are at a certain age, you are not even supposed to stay among people. You have to have a rest. You have a caregiver taking care of you in a house. Just sit there and rest. Because your senses is not even normal after the age of 80. After the age of 80, you start having some distress. But these are people who are 90, 95. They are still there. Then people will hold their flag. Oh, CPDM, oh yeah, CPDM, oh yeah. Youths that don't have future. Youths that don't even have their future. The whole flag and be hollering, oh, CPDM, oh yeah, CPDM, oh yeah. That's what they do. It's terrible because you will see people who are just doing their thing, but you ask that, what are they doing? Why can't they settle down and have a piece of retirement? They declare war because of power hunger. They want to stay in power. Now, see what is going to happen in that country. There will be a civil war in that country. No matter how long it takes. And that's why we're telling Amazonians, even those soldiers, Amazonian soldiers, you saw the parliamentarians crying. We told them that you don't belong there. If it's not of Langa, if not of Langa, what will make parliamentarians be crying inside parliament? They don't put them in any of those commissions. They don't have any say. They don't even have way. They have, even in the Commonwealth. Commonwealth is something that concerns Southern Cameroon. Commonwealth doesn't concern La Republique. La Republique, Cameroon is member of Commonwealth because of Southern Cameroon. They don't have anything. La Republique don't have anything to do with Commonwealth. They have something to do with Francophonie. But how can you have parliamentarians that are supposed to be part of Commonwealth discussion and commission and everything Commonwealth? You don't even allow them to go there. You send those fresh food to go to Commonwealth meetings. I mean, what kind of country is that? if you want to promote bilingualism, you want to promote something, why do you sideline those people you appointed and you fraud the election and put them there, that parliamentarians? But we told them already, our people from southern Cameroon, our forefathers left the house of Enugu, the Nigerian house of Enugu. They left. They were not there when they were mistreated. Once they discovered that the Nigerian government, the Nigerians were trying to show, they never stayed there in the parliament. They left immediately. That's when they had to form their own council and their own house of chiefs. Okay, but these langa ones we have in Yaoundé there, they are eating bobolo and beans in Yaoundé. They cannot leave and go to come back to Ambazonia. They will stay there, but then they are crying that they are not giving anything. They don't have anything they are doing. They should stay there. They should stay there. We told them that they don't belong. When you don't belong somewhere, why do you force yourself? Why do you go and beg? They are not different from these federalists. You saw a picture of that one they call Padi Asangada with the other one, and they are there standing like that, like people who are begging for food. If you don't fight for your freedom, nobody will give you that freedom in a platter of a gold. You'll be there crying every day. We have been fighting for 7 years. Only fools will think that this our fight. I think after this wave of event that happened in you had Mali, you had Burkina Faso, you saw Niger, right? And you saw Gabon. That's when some of them start opening their eyes. Hey, this Amazonian thing was real. It's real. We saw it earlier than all these other countries. We started fighting 7 years ago. They saw it when just 2 years ago. That's when Mali, Burkina Faso, and all these countries started their own coup d'etat against France. When we tell people this fight is against France and La République, people don't understand. Oh, that one thing. Oh, this one. They don't understand. We as activists are people who see the future. Some of you did not understand. Now people came and say, wow, this is real. You saw even the Ewondo people, even the Beti Bulu. You saw that lady who were coming, and she wore a Amazonian regalia. She told Bia, release the prisoners. Let Amazonian go. That these people have a just cause. She said that she used to even fight against Amazonians, but she apologized. That video is there. You see that lady. Even though she's speaking in French, you can understand everything that she's saying. She apologized to Amazonian. That she didn't understand why the Amazonians were fighting. But now she went and saw it and said, wow. She said even the oil in Sonara, half of the senior officer executive are Beti Bulu people. What are the Amazonians gaining from that? Nothing. She even talk of Frank Bia. That Frank Bia have sold all the timbers. If not of this crisis, the timbers would have been passing. Every timber that leaves Amazonia go to Douala. Is Frank Bia that is in charge of timber in the whole of La Republic and Amazonia combined. He is in charge of that. So he doesn't need any post of responsibility. The fact that he controls timber is enough for him. this mahogany, Iroko, this real wood living. That's what we never knew about this. We're just seeing timber passing, timber, trucks of timber are passing every time. We don't know. That was Frank Biya was in charge of timber for the whole Cameroon. We did not know. Ambazonian combined. Now, the crisis that is coming in La Republique, they can try to hide it. They can try to do whatever they want. Okay, there is a crisis coming. Okay, there is a crisis coming. They have tried to hide it. They have tried to pretend that there's nothing, right? But for how long will you pretend? Take a look at this story. That's it. If you can see it very well, that is a story of that Mimi Mefo is reporting. She said the Yaoundé authorities have warned that individuals who draw comparison between Cameroon and other African countries that have experienced coup will be arrested. You will arrest people who are giving their opinion of thing that is real. I don't understand. So, you understand what is happening? The government of La Republique is afraid that people should stop mentioning that there will be coup d'etat in Cameroon. Who is mentioning about that? It's people's opinion, and it's true. Anything that is true and that shall come to pass, the government is afraid of it. There will be a civil war in that country, no matter how long it takes. That's why we are telling all Ambazonians in B. You heard President Chris Ano has made mention of that several times. The Ambazonians in B should get ready, because there will be time when they have to join the restoration forces. I saw the police exam, right? I was shocked. I was shocked when I saw how many people are there. How many? I'm like, wow. How many people are in the police that are Ambazonian? I was shocked. Almost 200 or 300 and something that were successful to get into police. How many Ambazonian? 7. What does that tell you? That the marginalization that people were hearing about is just double folding. So when I see this parliamentarian crime, I'm like, we told you people long ago that the enemy don't trust you. Okay? All those people who were really black-legged before, where are they today? They all realize themselves. Where is this one they calling, how do they call this one? Nkongo success. He took about 40 something of our guys from Nigeria and went to Cameroon thinking that they'll give him a huge sum of money. He was duped. The greatest fey man, mafia government is like Republic government. If you don't know, they know how to do mafia. It's a mafia government. So the only thing that has made them understand that mafia doesn't work for this generation. Mafia doesn't work. They have tried. They can go and fool 1 or 2 leaders, but they will never change the mindset of Ambazonians. That's what they have realized. They went and tried to see how they can give money to some few leaders, but it doesn't work like that no more. It doesn't work because the Amazonian struggle has been now like a kind of spirit. It's a kind of spiritual something now. It's spiritual something. You can take one person and go and bribe. Like what I hear this fool called Capo, is doing. The money they give you makes you become a fool. You don't even know what you're doing. The Capo that you knew is no more the Capo that you see now. His senses are no more there. Enemy doesn't give you real money. They give you money that they have spoiled the money. Because they don't like you. Oh my God. These people don't like you. Whether you are a minister, whether you are a parliamentarian. Look at someone like General Nambere. He was trusted. He was trusted. He fought. He went to Nigeria, came back, try and fight his own people. But the worst fight you can fight is a fight against your own people. That is the worst fight you can ever fight. That's why we are telling all Amazonians in the be ready for the eventuality. You know where your placenta is. Don't make that mistake. Because there will be time that you have to take that responsibility. You go to Radio Boya and declare it. The territory of Amazonia is territory of Amazonia. All that thing that they are doing, all that thing that when the civil war starts in La Republic, know that it's time for you to leave because they have realized it. Imagine 300 and something police recruits, only 7 Amazonians. 7. And those 7s are not even sure to graduate. But where is the police school? The police school is in Mutengene. That tells you what? They are preparing the eventuality. But we are talking about a referendum. It's because we know our people. Whether you are a Bameleke or you are a Wondo, you are Basa or whatever you are. If you are in Southern Cameroon and Amazonia, you must respect the laws of the land. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. But when you are there as a black leg, that's a problem. If you are there as a black leg, helping the occupier, the mentality of some of these people who are there, when they had a problem or a war in La Republique before we joined them. Remember, there was a civil war going on between the Bamlekes, the Makisa, and this. The Bamlekes left Nchang, left all this Bafusam, and came back to Southern Cameroon. We gave them shelter. So anything that is happening now is not new. We gave them shelter. We welcome them. Okay. But now, what is going on? Those same Bamleke people that we trusted, that have come, they have lived. Let me tell you, even in Kumba, the Bamlekes have the highest land. Even you have somebody like Pan Nonjang. It's a Bamleke man. He has the highest cocoa farm in the whole of Kumba. But it's because we welcome them. We, our largesse, our welcoming spirit. We had no time for who is a stranger. The richest shops in Kumba Market today is owned by the Igbo people. by Nigerians. They have spare parts, they have provision stores, they have all kinds of stores there. Nobody care. Okay? We are welcoming people. But when you are there, you are enabling the occupier. That's where the problem is. That's where the problem is. Because we have a just cause. And you have seen the international community trying to negotiate for referendum. We know that a referendum will be the best process that will be supported by the international community. This is 7 years. Some people say they don't want referendum. Good and fine. But it's an option. If you don't want that option, come on, let's see what you are doing with your own option too. Because you cannot say you don't want referendum, but you don't have any other option. It doesn't make sense. When you are refusing something, you must bring something to the table. You can't say you don't want referendum, then you are not proposing something that you think that can end the crisis too, right? Okay? But no, even through referendum or whatever case, the end goal of a negotiation process will still be referendum. So why not just support the referendum? You've seen the trickish and this manipulative nature of La Republic during the two fake negotiation processes that they tried to create. The Swiss negotiation process was in process. That's why they back out of it and pretended to create a Canada process. The Canada process never existed. The Swiss process existed. Okay. But what happened in the Swiss process, it was so serious that La Republique saw it as a threat. So they back out of it and say that they want to go and create a Canada talk. What happened in Canada? The communication minister of La Republique said that they never send anybody to Canada. Right? That is the manipulation. Okay. Who was in Canada? Capot represented ADF and AGOFC, right? The other people represented the other groups. But we never went there. The interim government, President Chris Ano never went there. When we saw it, when the Canadian government foreign minister made a comment, that's when we said, okay, we want to get involved. We saw La Republique trying to be very, very reluctant, then sending some few delegation from what ministry or what ministry they went. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's part of the peace process, right? Any avenue that you see that peaceful, that it can end the crisis, why not support it? That first agenda. Okay, you see, what happened in Switzerland? La Republique took the voice of some leaders who refused to go to Switzerland, some Amazonian leaders who refused to go to Switzerland, because the Switzerland-led negotiation was not initiated by them. So they instead saw it as a threat to their own leadership. They did not see it as a peace process that can end the war. Okay? For example, ask yourself, why did Ayabacho not go to Switzerland? At that time, they were not looking at the struggle as a path to peace and peace to justice. Okay? That path that Switzerland came in as a third party. I trusted Switzerland. Why? Because Switzerland has mediated so many international crises. Okay? Maybe South Sudan, Eritrea, Ethiopia. Switzerland is known. That's why La Republique did not want to commit to that discussion, because they knew that Switzerland is not coming to joke. Switzerland is not coming to be playing with La Republique. They were coming for serious business. Canada, America, some other countries sponsored the leaders financially. When they had these processes, they were being sponsored. But think of it. The success of that Canada process was being discouraged by some leaders. John Bakuro, some of these leaders said they are not going to Switzerland. Why? No reason. The only John Bakuro started this process. Dr. Akwanga started the process, but 3 of them back out of the process. Why? Because they said that La Republique is not committed to the talk. How, if La Republique is not committed to the talk, how is that going to affect your collaboration with the other Amazonian leaders? That is when La Republique saw them now like they want to use what they said. La Republique used now the words of these leaders as reason for not going there. That they don't know who to talk to. And they were right. But if the Amazonian leaders stood as one, that we are here in Switzerland, La Republique could not have had any excuse. No excuse. But because some of these leaders, I don't know if it's greed, I don't know how I can call it, but ego, or maybe they are looking at their leadership as a threat. I don't know what they were thinking, but if you have a process, okay, these same leaders are the people who rush to Canada. Oh my God. You see? So it came to the opposite side that these same guys who did not want to go to Switzerland are the same leaders who rush when La Republique announced that they are going to Canada. They rushed to Canada. What happened in Canada? Nothing even happened in Canada. In Switzerland, the Swiss government was involved. They were already training, they were already putting in process. The negotiation process was already in process for months and months and months and months. But some leaders, because it's not them who initiated it, they cut out. Now, ask me, do you think any country can come now to mediate the process? Where are you going to see another country come? It will take another 10 years to see any country come now that they want to mediate. Because first, these leaders don't want to unite to have a joint voice. They don't want. Ego, pride. Had it been they had a joint voice, one voice in anything they do, wherever they go, La Republique could not have had any chance to do all this trash. When I see the nonsense that this guy is spewing around, call himself Capo, I laugh. These are the people who went to Canada. Then they went there and made that their thing that they're the big 4. Why all that? Why should you go and be having names? You go to negotiation about 8 million Amazonians. You go and put your name, the big 4. What is all that for? You're going to talk on the behalf of Amazonians. You don't need titles there. You don't need any title to call it the delegation of the people of Amazonia. But when you start having title, oh, I am from the A of C. Oh, I am from the APDDD. I am from the BDDDD. La Republique now start knowing how to bribe you people. as we heard in the audio. Come here, come, let's talk. You are from AB, take this money. You call this one, you are from what group? You call, come. But when we have a joint voice, a joint group, joint statement, Lad Bobby will not have any chance to do anything. Irrespective of that, even whether they go and meet any leader and give money to any leader, that will not even cost anything. I don't know, Lad Bobby have tried to do that, trying to see some leaders, trying to give money. It doesn't work. This guy called himself Capo. Lad Bobby must have given him money to be doing that nonsense. But how effective is it? Nothing. You are like a paper tiger. You make all that noise. It's a waste of time. You waste your time. We have 8 million Amazonians. The thousands of our people that have gone did not go for nothing. They went ahead. But we cannot relent the effort. The sacrifice that most of these generals, from FM King to Chacha to RK, General Mombasa, so many generals. We just had bitter cola. Many have just gone like that. Then people are taking the life of these people. Think of the families, the mothers, the parents of these children. What kind of sacrifice can you tell them that you will not let that their children that have gone before us gone to waste? You just be playing around with the life of Amazonians. But like I said, it was in the beginning, in now, and ever shall be. The only time that La Republic government will realize that that they have to end this war, as the meeting, as the international community is saying, is when they'll put charcoal hot, in that government of Yaoundé. Now they're not feeling the heat. They're not feeling the heat. There will be time that they will come and say, okay, we're under correct. We're under correct. After 7 years, they don't want to go to negotiation. They don't want to see that peace come to our people. The good thing is that for 7 years, our people are not crossing the Mongo to go there. They are defending their land. International human rights, International Convention of War, the Geneva Convention, anything you are doing to defend yourself has nothing to do with human rights. Nothing. You are in your house, somebody come and attack you, right? What has that going to do with human rights? I saw that guy of the EU saying that his thing that most of these guys don't even have degree in international relations. So what they are saying, they don't even know what they are saying. A whole diplomat, EU, somebody from EU. But when you contrast both of them with Tibor Nagy, if Tibor Nagy speaks, don't you see the voice of a diplomat in Tibor Nagy? Contrast him with that guy from EU who just left Cameroon there, and he has no clue. He's just clueless of whatever he's saying. Okay, he has no sense of what is happening, even because he has not gone to the down there. He has not gone there to see what is happening. He just spew any venom. But the reality, people who are defending themselves have the right to defend themselves. That's the International Convention of Self-Defense. You have the right to defend yourself when somebody come and attack you in your house, in your land, in your country. You have the right to defend yourself. Okay? That person come to kill you, to maim you, to seize your land, to put you under bondage. In this 21st century of age, and you say people should not fight back. I just want to pay homage to those fallen heroes. We're gonna keep fighting. There is no way. Yes, because our people have passed away. We have seen a lot of people fall in our face. La Republic government has the little chance that they have. For the past 7 years, they have not succeeded in winning the war. For the past 7 years. This is the 7th year. They have not succeeded. So how do they think that if they keep prolonging the war, they're gonna win? Ambazonians are in their land. We are not in somebody's land, Massa. Somebody's in his land. You come, you want to take him out, send him out from his land. Is that not witchcraft? Is that not witchcraft in the daylight, my man? Somebody's in his land. Oh. You come from Bolu, Betty land. You come. That you must own the land. We are seeing this in our own eyes. The marginalization that we used to say. I don't even want to hear the voice of that parliamentarians. Those parliamentarians, if you are complaining there, stay in Yaoundé there. You know the right thing to do. Those parliamentarians in Yaoundé. You know the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to leave that parliament. Don't stay there and be complaining nonsense. That's nonsense. You know the right thing to do. Leave that parliament like your foreparents, your forebears did in this 1954. 1954, they left the house of Enugu because they were not treated well in Nigeria. You have to do the same. Stop complaining what you're saying there. Don't be complaining. To our people in Washington, D.C., in America, every state in America, please, 1st of October is a come and see. 1st of October. We want to see everybody come out en masse. 1st of October will be a wonderful march. Please come out with your numbers. We want to see everybody on the 1st of October. Don't say you don't have time, you don't have chance. No. Please come in your numbers. Okay? Come in your numbers. Let's see everybody, Ambazonians from all walks of life. All walks of life. We are hoping to see all the Ambazonians from all states. All states. Yes. We are still fighting. Okay, we are still fighting. But if we cannot keep our fight, look at this is our brother Abdul Karim. When you are fighting this struggle, think of people like Abdul Karim. Look at him in Kondingi. The others that are there, thousands of our people are in jail. Some of these parliamentarians, senators, like Mbela Moki, His own voice is only when whether what happened there. But they cannot speak. They call themselves elite. I don't know whether it's elite or what. But they cannot speak. They are complaining that they don't have. They are not in commissions in parliament. That's their own complaint. And it only things that favors their belly. That's what they are complaining. But they are killing their brothers. They are putting their brothers in jail. They cannot complain in the parliament. Toothless bulldogs. Toothless bulldogs. All of them. They will make that noise, but they cannot bite. They are killing their people every day. And the people they claim to represent, they say they are parliamentarians, they are senators. You represent people. They are killing them. They are doing all what you can write. In that letter, you cannot even write that what happened, or the massacre that happened in this place. All they can complain is, they don't want to put it in a commission of this, commission of that, commission of this, commission of that. That's all what they're saying. Then they also complain about that they are removing some people from positions. Only about positions. But they represent different constituencies. They are killing people every day in each of those people's their constituents that they claim to represent. We don't want to legitimize them, but they claim to be parliamentarians that are representing the people of the northern zone and southern zone. But people are dying every day in those areas. You have not seen them write a joint communique like they did for that one. Now they are making noise. Make some noise. Ali Bongo of Parliament. These people. So now they want us to make some noise for them. Their people are being killed. They cannot talk. But when it touches them about their own committee that they don't put them anymore, do you want to be recognized? You want to be recognized how? You are not from that area. You are Amazonians. You are Amazonians. Stop forcing yourself to where you don't belong. You don't belong there. You are Amazonians. Your alma mater, your placenta is in Amazonia. You are begging for crumbs in the kangaroo parliament. You don't belong there, my brother. Come back home. Yes, your people are being killed. Yeah, you don't say nothing. You are there crying for crumbs. Look at our brothers. That's Abdul Karim. Abdul Karim was one of those people who was also invited in the Switzerland negotiation. Right? He was there. Let the public see anybody that is just as a threat. They like to put thieves as ministers, like Atanganji, former prisoners like Atanganji, criminal. Atanganji used to run a bank. He stole a lot of money. He was in prison. Those are the people Biya want. Biya don't want. If you are too intelligent, they don't want you there. They don't want you that kind of people. You know. They don't want people who are too smart. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll end here for today, and God bless you. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Share. Those people watching through YouTube and Facebook, please hit the subscribe button so that you can have more of my shows. When I come up, you just see the signal on your phones. Okay, hit it, and thank you for watching, and God bless you as we watch the upcoming first of October match. Okay, I know like for big they go die as it pain them. That's why they sweet us. 1st of October. Na helele. for America here, now Washington DC. It will be live. We'll make it live on both Ground Zero and in the diaspora through ABS TV. Yes, it will be live. So as it pain them, it is sweet us. As it is sweet us, now so it pain them. Live. They will make it go for hell. Yes, we will show live all the whole of the world. Please, we will march all over the world. Yes. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Stay blessed. Okay.